Hello everyone, I'm Kana Taku. Today, I want to do the level 11 of this book about how to write more scholarly papers in English. The goal of level 11 is to think about a few journals that we want to submit our paper. So let's get started. I usually just use PsychoInfo, so I would like to do that. I usually just go to the library website and then use database, PsychoInfo, and then just choose that. And then because I already know in level 10 that I chose the main findings that would be about personal values. So I'm just gonna put it here, personal values, search, and then, oh, that's a lot. So I have to focus on the scholarly journals, and then I want to focus on maybe like past 10 years or so. And then we can only write papers in English or barely write English, right? So that's why I got to use English. And then what else? Maybe I just use this as a title instead of keywords. I just wanted to make sure and then choose the journals that are interested in the topic that I'm studying, which is personal values. So use that. And then an annual review. I'm not reviewing a meta-analysis, so I do not want to include anything about review. That should help focus on a little bit. And then now, you see a lot of journals here. So I'm just gonna copy and paste British Journal of Psychology. So that could be one potential journals. So that's one, British Journal of Psychology. Then I could, for example, use, maybe I should just do later, British Journal of Psychology. British Journal of Psychology, maybe author guidelines. Let me just quickly check. Then submission, aims and scope. I wanted to actually make sure that if they have a brief report, because I don't want to write like a longer paper for this idea. This one does not have any series of studies. This is one study and just get to the point. So different types of manuscript categories, maybe that's good. Categories, all the papers should be no more than 8,000 words. That's a pretty long, excluding abstract, excluding even abstract. So that's really long. Exception cases, that is direction. Authors must conduct the data, but please refer to the separate guidelines, registered reports, systematic review must be pre-registered. I don't think I have a good match to this journal, so I'm not gonna do it. All right, okay, next, let me just check that. So what's the next? Next, not this one, but next one, affective science. Not the basic personal values and then parental burnout. A brief report, interesting. There may be potential. Affective, let me just see. Affective science. See, affective science. No, it's the journal. Affective science. Springer. I don't think I've ever submitted my paper to this journal. Let's just see if they would be interested. Affective science covers the field of affective science in a broad manner. Different discipline, biological, behavioral methodologies. I'm not interested. My data does not involve anything about biological methodologies or even behavioral methodologies. Normal clinical population. What does it mean? Like pretty much anything? Affective science provides a form, basic applied research. Published full length and then brief reports. I'm glad that they have a brief reports though. Maybe I should keep it? Not sure. Affective science, maybe because they have a brief reports. Also publishes, maybe they have reports style. So maybe, because I would like to have brief reports, so that maybe affective science. Interesting. They have publication fee. No, no, that's good because that's maybe that should be an option. Yeah, it does not say anything. Usually, if it is open journal, it automatically shows here. So I don't think so. So I think that's good. So that's one. Now I have at least one. Personality and individual differences. I submitted a few papers before, so I'm just gonna use that. And I actually recently even submitted one paper with the people in my lab, so I already know they definitely have a brief report. They also have brief report format. So that's also good. So now I have at least two. I wanted to have maybe like two or three. So now I have only two. And then affective science, I'm not still sure, if it matches. So I wanted to have at least like two or three of them more. Arenas, no. Individual differences, maybe journal of individual differences. I just include that journal of individual differences. See if they have journal of individual differences. Oh, maybe prices for institutions. So I don't think it is. The average publication fees around submission, publication. Let me check. Do I need? My institution also helps the authors. How much does it cost? Journal of individual difference. The publication fee is still under calculation. So maybe I just use the wrong website. It may be okay. I'll check later. Because if it is open journal, then I would like to avoid submitting our papers. Maybe this one. Does it show? Let's see. Journal of individual differences. Publisher. United States. Coverage. How to publish. Let me see. That one also has a scope. Gender, temperament, personality, individual differences. That's all good. Quartiles. Biological, psychology. All good. Personality, individual differences. Yeah, that's something that I'm interested in too. They're very similar. I think we can keep it. I just wanted to know if they do have instructors for us instructions. I wanted to make sure if they have a brief report. So Journal of Individual Differences, the new journal, listed editor overview for authors. Read online for authors. We are looking, there you go, instructions. Instructions to authors, Journal of Individual Differences. Is it Germany? Is it Germany? Maybe Germany. This is Germany. The publisher is in Germany. Whereas the deal with the individual differences, that's all good. Important. Oh, regular, extended, review. Regular research articles, 5,000. 5,000 is not too long. Up to 10,000 review articles, meta-analysis, registered reports are submitted, evaluated in two-stage process. I don't have that because I'm already finished collecting data. Important. Manuscript preparation, title, submission. Now let me make sure the references, citation, file, citation, table 1, 2, 3, open data expects to make the raw data underline the main findings reporting article available to the public open data. It is recommended, but it must be an option. The data can be available, based on the individual need. So that's good. We'll be subject to peer review. Open data files. During submission, please provide. I see. That if that is required, then that's deal breaker. Proofs of prints, copyright, online rights journal articles. I still did not find if the references, they use APA. Did you see that? No, citation in manuscript, author, name of the, that's just the data. That's data. References, citations in manuscript, within in-text citation should be numbered in order. citation, but that's probably about supplemental material. So that is nothing to do with the actual paper. ESM should only be used. Submissions only accepted online. Supplemental material, title page. I am not sure. Oh, there you go. It says Publication Manual of American Psychological Society. So they use APA. Okay, so that's good. However, they do not have a brief report. So maybe I'll skip. Maybe just in case. So I'll just use maybe later. No, not high priorities. I'm just gonna put here. It's secondary. Maybe later. No, maybe later. If my paper gets rejected by the few journal articles, then maybe later I'll consider later. Maybe I consider this journal later so that I don't forget. Because they do not have an option of brief reports. So that's that. Okay, next. Now, where am I? So, Journal of Individual Differences. Consumer behavior. No, I'm not doing any consumer behavior. Political psychology, that's not it. Environment, that's not it. And then I already covered personality individual differences. Hospitality, I'm not using it. I'm not using kids. Biopsych, social medicine, I'm not using bio. Journal of use, I'm not using adolescent. Frontiers in psychology must be open. So I don't want to do that. Food quality, no, that's not it. Scandinavian Journal of Psychology. I heard about it. Though before. Maybe I should check. I saw it before. I never submitted. Interesting. Let's see. What is this? Scandinavian Journal of Psychology. Like literally never even tried before. What's their about overview? What's their goal? Like any psychology? Anything? Any areas of psychology? Most areas of psychology? Maybe then cognition, development, personality, social health, clinical psychology, which is pretty much everything. And it has psycho-info. Maybe, why not? I just wanted to check if they have journal information or submit an article. Let's see. Oh, no, not that. Okay. Oh, somehow my information is already there. Maybe I might use similar author guidelines. Let's see. I wanted to make sure. So this one, yep, author guidelines. Now I saw the areas. Please note submission arrangements, getting started. The word count login. Please note getting help with the submission, name change, data sharing, data availability, data citation, article prep support, optimize promotion support, free form submission. Where is that? Word count. I don't have a word count information. I can't find it. Can't seem to find it. Where is it? Let's see one more time. Maybe here, getting started, submission, arrangement of the manuscript, articles which have already appeared. No, I don't think so. That's not. Author guidelines. Let me just check one more time. Overview. No, that's not it. Contribute guidelines. Or not submit a manuscript. Then like I already did that before. Browse free, get journal information. Maybe more from this journal information. Let's see. OM scope. I don't know. I cannot seem to find it. What if? I don't know. Author guidelines, open access, submit a manuscript. But I already checked. Then it should come to there somehow. Can I send user guide instructor journal homepage? I don't think. Yeah. I don't know. What is this? I thought that maybe if I get into their journals, the actual website, then they may actually show. No, I probably, because I never submitted any manuscript to this journal. So I don't know, maybe I'll just check later. So this one would be maybe, but I could not find if they have an option of brief report. So maybe, but later. Okay, so that's probably not my top choice. Aging and mental health, not creativity. Now let's move on to the next page. Business, consumer, religion and health. Religion, it's not religion. Journal of International, Journal of Personality, maybe Journal of Personality. So I'm just going to use that one, Journal of Personality. Let's see if Journal of Personality has Journal of Personality. Journal of Personality. Okay, there you go. I found it. Oh, found it. Also guidelines. Let's see if they have a brief report. Come on, submission, peer review process, article types. That's it. Article types, original papers, 36 page max. 36 pages is definitely not too long, but I am going to write kind of like concise brief report. So that's it. Article type, only original papers that have 36 pages. By justification, multiple experiment, that's just only for a long version. So they don't have a brief report. They have the full version and then even longer version. So it may not. So maybe not. Okay. This one, maybe consider again later again, because they do not. It's probably, maybe it's opposite. Start with the longer manuscript and then shortened usually per request. But today, like for this particular one, because I'm now recording it, so I'm going to write the brief report to kind of like go through all the processes. So maybe consider later. I mean, usually it should be backwards. I mean, probably start with the longer manuscript, and then sometimes the editor or reviewer, request to, would you mind making it shorter, and then make it to the brief report. I think that's more typical, but that's okay. That's okay because they do not have a brief report either. So, which means now I have only 2 of them. Maybe that's it. Anything else? Let's see. So that's the journal person, not travel, not interdisciplinary, no religion, no genetic psychology, no social cognition, no affect, but neuroscience. It's not like that. European journal personality. I'm not collecting any personality data, psychological reports. Maybe. Let's see. Let me check. Whoops. Let me check, see if they have it. Psychological reports. See if they do have short version. Psychological reports, submit a paper about this journal. Most read, most cited. Okay, what else? Oh, she's online first. Submit a papers. Journal info. Description, aims and scope. Submission guidelines. Submission guidelines. Please read the guidelines below. Article types. There you go. Psychology reports accepts experimental, theoretical, speculative articles in the field of general psychology, as well as comments and special reviews. So there are various forms, third parties and declaration, publication policies, plagiarism, word processing format, figures, reference. It's APA, so that's good. And then ORCD, how to submit, title. It does not have any like page limit. Where's that? I couldn't find it on the first fact C. How to help reader? No. Maybe this. Oh, now I have to go in. Is this correct? No. So I do not know. One more time. How to, what's that page count? How to find it? No, not journal. One more time. Permission, subscribe, guidelines. Word count. I want to know word count or maybe page limit. Please notice not counting article types. We already reviewed. The reviewer, authorship, acknowledgements. I don't seem to find it. Word processing. Maybe I will only see it once I move to the actual page, or that is hosted this review system to log in. See, so once I log in, I may be able to actually see it. But until then, provider for, it seems like I don't have that information. At least I cannot seem to find it. That's okay. So I'm just going to say here, this one is also maybe then because I could not, maybe, but I could not find the information of brief report availability. I'm gonna make the notes and then maybe later check. Okay, I still have only 2 journals. I wanted to have maybe 3. So that's the, okay, now personal, yeah, I already covered personal individual differences, no religion, no sexuality, no small business, frontiers in psychology are open. So I don't want to do that. Okay, journal of social welfare. I have personal individual differences. Yeah, I do have that already. Corporate, no. Aging, no. International journal, organizational, no. Oh, that's the Japanese one, no. Happiness studies, paid. Computers in human behaviors, no. Journal conflict, family studies, frontiers in psychology, no. Psychology and health, maybe. Do I have that one? Let's see. Psychology and health. No, I don't have that one yet. Let's see. Psychology and health. See if psychology and health journal. See if this one has it. Psychology, health, APA. What's that? Psychology and health. What? I cannot even find the psychology and health. Okay, better. Psychology and health. Psychology and health. Maybe this. Let's see. Psychology and health. I say, yeah, this should be good. About this journal mentions the journal of information. Journal information. Open access. Gotta be an option. Using journal information. Let's see. Journal information. Psychology and health. It does not have journal information scope. Advertising information, the policy, instructions for authors. Good. Thank you for choosing. Yes, author services, content about the journal, peer review, preparing your paper, structure, word limits. There you go. Perfect. Please include a word count. No more than 8,000. So, which means they don't have brief report. They might. That's the abstract, keywords, and then the body of the text. Yeah, psychology and health. I mean, if it is long, submit your paper. There are no charges, so that's good. But I don't know. What if just I write a really long paper? Then maybe this is good. No, because that's the only condition they have, just the word count. It does not have, it has to be original, review, commentary, registered reports. Those are the 4 categories. So gotta be the original research articles. And if so, they allow us to have like 8,000. That's the word limit. Then they don't have any brief report or anything. So they do not have a brief report. But if we go with that, at least there's 8,000 words for original research. So that's the only condition. So I still have these two. Okay, I wanted to have one more. I don't want to give up. Okay, let's see. European Journal of Social Psychology. Social psychology. International Journal of Psychology, Psychological Therapy, Science, Social Science. Journal of Research in Personality, Cross-Cultural, European Journal of Personality, Moral, Hospitality, Business, Education, Business, International, Aging, Business. Maybe I am already reached the ceiling because I really don't want to choose open access for this particular paper. So I wanted to use something other than open access journal of research in, not assessing personality. Consumer, applied, travel, pathology, leadership. No, I'm done. I can't seem to find anything else. European psychologist, research in personality, consumer. Let's do only one more page. See if I can find something. Frontiers in psychology, American Journal of Public Health. It's not public health. I already have personality individual differences. No, maybe I'm just too, specific. Maybe Journal of Research in Personality could be. Let's see. I can just check the rest real quick. Political psychology, social justice, research in personality. Yeah, let's see, because it seems like there are a few articles. I can kind of see the same pattern. So I'm just going to use this one. Okay, so Journal of Research in Personality. Let's see. So Journal of Research in Personality. See if they have brief report. Let's see. Journal of Research Guide for Authors. And then the paper, the type of articles. There you go. Oh, brief reports. Oh my God, this is good. The research person access brief reports of empirical studies. This form is intended. So maybe this is a good one. Okay, so I think I would use that one. Maybe I'm just gonna copy this so that next time it'll be easier to find this. So maybe this is also possible because they do have a brief report option. So I think now I find 3 of them. These 3 journals would be my top 3 that I'm probably going to submit. And then if they didn't work out very well, and then maybe these are potential. Secondary group. Now, and then that would be my potential top 3 journals. Okay, very good. All right, so the level 11 was to think about a few journals that I want to, and I can consider submitting my paper, and I already had 3 now. So I guess level 11 is done. My work is done today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you when I talk about level 12, probably tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.